Hello everybody, welcome to another unboxing. This time we have the SanDisk Ultra Flair USB 3.0 flash drive. This is the 32GB variety or model, and with speeds up to 150 megabytes per second read. I bought this SanDisk USB stick flash drive several years ago. I don't remember when exactly. Perhaps 2020 or 2021. It is part of a couple of things I bought around that time, 2019 to 2020-21. But I bought a couple of things tech things, which I haven't opened yet. And this is one of them, and I'm gonna use it soon for another project. I think this is a beautiful drive. First of all, that's what the most important thing, of course. Unfortunately, while there is a huge variety of flash drives out there, the reviews make them all appear poop. SanDisk is definitely not the worst company out there in terms of products, and I have a relatively good history with their products, and this is one of the reasons why I bought this from them. The other one is how it looks, and in my opinion it looks beautiful. Nothing really worth saying before I open it, other than the stated compatibility up here for Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and Mac OS version 10.9 Plus. It comes with a 5-year warranty, which is good. I had in the past, according to this was made in 2019. That doesn't mean I bought it right then. I had some bad history with USB drives in the past, but thankfully none of them were SanDisks. It's quite easy to open, as you see. I didn't even need to use any cutting tools, scissors, or anything like that. Okay. Let's hope I'm not going to need one now either. Okay. Okay. I had to use a pen to open this. And of course now, good. That was terrible. Took me like 2 minutes to open it. It is okay. I need to have my nails cut, even though I did last week. This is quite small. I measured it earlier outside from inside the box, and it is 43 millimeter across length. So it's 4 centimeters and 3 millimeters, or 4 millimeters, I guess, might be. And it's quite small. Now, in terms of width, obviously, it is as wide as a USB port. And there's nothing really else here. There's no movement. There are no mechanical parts. Even though it does give the impression that perhaps you can switch it, turn it or something, which of course doesn't make any sense. Why would it? And yeah, I think it's beautiful, but I do have a thing for see-through or translucent plastic. I think it's just something that I really like. Don't know if the camera will focus. Anyway, yeah, very light, obviously, just a little bit of metal and plastic. I'm gonna have some tests done and I'll come back right to you. As you can see, the drive appears to be formatted in FAT32 with 28.6 gigabytes free space and 11.2 megabytes used space. Do a quick check here. Thank you. What do we have inside the drive? From the factory, we have the SanDisk Secure Access version 3.01 for Windows. With some instructions here. No idea what exactly it does, although I can guess it is some type of password protected software for Mac and this. Alright, I open this with Chrome. Giving a quick look. English, Francais, Deutsch, Espanol, Italiano, and Portuguese, and yes. Alright, supports, as I said, the box up to Windows 10, although probably Windows 11 too. I don't currently have a Windows 11 system. So you start the program, there is setup. Setting up your private vault. Enter your personal password, at least 6 characters, and contain numeric and alphabet characters. Enter a hint. You're now ready to keep your valuable and sensitive files in the new private vault and protect access to them. And it looks like drag and drop to do that. That's about it. I don't know how good this program is, but it's good to be there. I don't really have any chance of using this because I have bad history with similar programs, although not lately, but from like many years ago, like 25 years ago. To test the drive, I have a couple of large gigabytes files here, about 4 to 5 gigabytes in size. They are VODs I have downloaded from my tweets, so that I upload them on my VOD exclusive YouTube channel for later showing there. Unfortunately, we cannot do this. We cannot copy them to the drive because the drive is formatted in FAT32. So I'm gonna have to format the drive in something else. I'm going to format the drive in exFAT for now. Volume level, that's fine. Quick format, start. Alright, now that the drive is ready, let's get the 4.22 gigabyte file. And I'm gonna start copying about now. Interesting. It's about high 50s megabytes per second. We have already copied about a gigabyte, and the speed dropped to half of the previous speed. No, less than half, more like 45%. Now we are 24 point something megabytes per second. Okay, I want to see if it will drop more. The drive is supposed to be 3.0 speeds, but the 150 megabytes per second read speed, that read speed doesn't say anything about write speed. I'm copying the file from the internal drive of this laptop. It is a SATA 3 drive, so not the fastest drive, not as fast as NVMe drives, but still faster than this. And it is the drive, the USB flash drive, is connected directly into the laptop, not through a USB hub, just in case. And the good thing, the speed does not drop further. It remains at about 24, 25 megabytes per second. And you know, if it continues like this, I would say it's not bad. Okay, so it took about, if I'm not mistaken, a minute and a half. Not bad, not bad. Let me check if the drive is hot. The drive does not appear to be any hotter than it was before. Now the case is plastic, so that could affect it or not in terms of heat dissipation. I mean, the speed isn't that great, so it shouldn't be too difficult to cool. Now what I'm gonna do is copy the file back to the internal drive and see how that goes. It reads about 144 megabytes per second. It reached 100 and surpassed 150 megabytes per second. Halfway through, the speed does not go down. Okay, and it took about 30 seconds to copy the file. The temperature is just, you can barely feel any change in temperature. I would say it's not bad. However, I'm gonna do one more test here. I'm gonna copy 3 files, and yeah, I'm gonna have to use this way to do it. Let's see, it says 10 minutes. Obviously, I'm not going to have this for 10 minutes running for you, don't worry about it. The speed has immediately dropped to 24 megabytes per second, where before it did about a gigabyte before it dropped the speed. I'm not sure why. Now the 3 files together are 14.2 gigabytes, and the drive is only 32 gigabytes in capacity, but still plenty of room left. I'm a bit surprised that the speed immediately dropped. It didn't even copy like a gigabyte as it did the first time before it dropped speed. To clarify, the port of the laptop is a 3.0 port, USB-A, Type A. We're halfway there, and I think it has taken so far about 4.5 to 5 minutes. Definitely not the fastest drive, but let's face it, how many times are you going to fill it with data, right? I mean, you know what I mean. I'm personally going to use the drive for, I bought it, I remember why I bought it. I bought it originally to use it to transfer files, or perhaps just use it as external drive for the A500 mini computer, which I bought, slash console, which I bought whenever it was new, like 2019, I think, 20, and never did. While the speed isn't the best, I am glad it doesn't go down. It remains at almost 25 megabytes per second. So that's doable speed. Mind you, this speed is faster than most hard drives in the 90s. At least early to mid 90s, and I guess a bit later too, depending on, I mean, I remember the 2001 laptop drives being at best slightly faster than theirs in practice, not in theory, but in practice. I'm assuming it's gonna be about 9 or 10 minutes in total for halfway through the drive, right? Yeah, 14.2 gigabytes, basically half the drive in capacity, in usable capacity. So know that you're gonna need at least 20 minutes to fill it if you need to, if you are in a hurry, depending on the size of the files, of course, and complexity and source and all that. So if you only have 5 minutes and you want to fill it, yeah, good luck with that. But in that case, I guess you are better off with something else, like an external SSD drive. well, external SSD. Although, from what I've heard, the prices of them are going up now in late 2025. So how much cheaper they are, I don't know. Well, they're not cheaper, but cheap, yeah. Alright, I'm quite glad the speed did not drop at all. I mean, it didn't start with higher speed than for the single file, but still, it didn't drop under 24 megabytes per second at all. So that's definitely usable for me. Now, you might be wondering why I did not test with those benchmark software. Well, the answer is because I found them useless. This time I'm gonna try to copy the 3 large files to the SSD. The speed remains at 150 megabytes per second, more or less, give or take a couple of megabytes. Very nice, very nice. 1/3 in, no problems with the speed. Halfway through, still no drops in speed. That's good, that's good. Now, mind you, it's not false advertising, because they are clearly stating on the packaging that the drive can do up to 150 megabytes per second read. But, USB 3 drive can theoretically go much higher than 150 megabytes. But, to be fair, it's not bad, really. This is as fast as most modern consumer-grade hard drives. And now begin to drop in speed. Interesting. The drive is definitely warmer to the touch, although still, it's barely warm. I don't know if that is the reason why it dropped speed or not. I would say so far so good. I don't really have any complaints with it. The only thing that I hope for to keep from this experience is that the drive is gonna serve me well, even though I don't plan it to push it to the limit often. I'm actually going to use it to install Windows from it and keep it like that. So yeah, longevity is more important right now than speed. Still, it's not a slow drive. Thank you very much for watching. More videos soon, actually. Please like, subscribe. Watch more videos on this channel or on the other 8 channels I have on YouTube. You can also watch me stream 4 days a week on Twitch. Take care, happy gaming, and stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.